Do you want to know 5 major tips to start growing your channel from this to this? Well, look no further, as I will give you 5 good tips to start implementing to promote your channel and videos more. And make sure you stay to the end for quite possibly the best tip. Pause.
Ain't that what they do?
Let's start with number 1, making sure you have a good thumbnail. Thumbnails are one of the 2 things about YouTube videos that make them stand out from all the other ones. We'll get to the other one in a little bit, but for now, it's just thumbnails. This is the first thing that someone will see when they are scrolling through the YouTube, homepage or whatever it may be, and they will only look at it for like a very short amount of time. So you need to make sure you make a good impression and try to get that click. Some good practices you can use is using bright colors, and you can also look up thumbnails from similar topics or like bigger YouTubers to see what worked better. As you can see here, the one on the left is not the best thumbnail, and the one on the right is better. It's just more vibrant, it's better, it's more appealing to look at, and it catches your eye a little more, which is really what you want. The reason you need a good thumbnail is it gives impressions, and based on that impression percentage, YouTube will like promote your video or not promote your video. So you want people to look at your thumbnail and click on it and give you more impressions, which will promote your video more. But to do that, you need to know what you're doing. So, just keep practicing, seeing what works for your channel specifically. It can be different for everybody, but just look at like bigger YouTubers and see what's working for them. Honestly, you can even look up on Google some like AI things that see which one's better for the algorithm. That kind of help. You can do that as well. Alright, number 2, make sure you know your audience. What I mean by this is if you're making videos for children, maybe plan to have the videos come out a little earlier in the day, so when they get back from school and log into YouTube, it's already placed on the recommended and it's easier for them to click. Like I said, it's different for everybody, so your case may be different, but you just may need to upload, more to get that audience that you want. Really think about who you're targeting with this content and try and edit your videos that way to change it to make it like better for, younger kids who like just like a lot of things on the screen and a lot of noises. You could do that. Or if it's older people, try and make it more calm and more references back to things that they may know. Things like that could really help, keep the audience engaged, which is what you want. Tip number 3, work on your title and the keywords that are in it. The title is the other vital thing about a video, apart from the thumbnails, that you really need to be doing right. The title can drastically change how many people view or even want to click on your video. Here's an example of a bad title and a good title. You can see how like the good one relates to the video more and uses the video's narrative to push an idea. Keywords also play a big part in making sure the audience knows what they are getting into, because you don't want to like lie or exaggerate and have someone click on the video and they don't get what they expected, and then they'll end up like disliking the video, or they just won't ever come back again, which is very much not what you want. So don't lie or exaggerate anything, but you want to make it really catchy so they still click on it. And finding that in between, if keeping it real but not like making it boring can be difficult, but with some practice and certain resources, it is very easy to do. Maybe not easy, but it's easier. Some sources you could use, I use vidIQ, which gives a score of like your title and your thumbnails. And I also use this other title website that kind of ranks it and gives you some information on it and ways to improve it. And links will be in the description. Tip number 4 is to make use of your analytics. If you don't yet have analytics, this tip won't really work so much for you. You can just kind of skip over this because you need to upload more and get more data before YouTube can like give you that information. For those of you that do have analytics, try and look at when your videos are getting their best retention and views, and try and post your videos on those days targeting that audience. Like if you get a lot of views to begin on like Tuesday at 5 p.m., maybe post at like Tuesday at 12. Don't try and post at Friday at 7 a.m. and think you'll get the same results. I don't think it matters too much for big YouTubers, but it definitely does for small YouTubers. And there's a bunch of other things that you can use in the analytics tab. You can see your audience, like how old they are, when they look. You can see like how your views have fluctuated. There's a bunch of things that you can look at on your analytics, and it kind of just depends on what you want to look for that you can use that analytics for. But just really make sure that you're staying focused and, read the right data and, change your video style that way, or, whatever it may be. The last and final tip is very useful, but it is slightly less efficient as it used to be. But don't discourage it because it can still help you a lot. The tip is using tags and just tags in your video in general. So when you upload a video into YouTube, YouTube tries to find out what category to put it into and just find the best audience for that video and to get, a bunch of views. But sometimes, it gets it wrong or it shows it to the wrong people, and that's why you don't get clicks on that video. So to make that not happen, you want to use tags. Like I said, it doesn't, or it kind of like changes for, you know, big YouTubers and channels, but I would say just use them for now until you get your audience. So when you go to upload a video, if you scroll all the way down, or almost all the way down, you can see where it says tags, and you can just add keywords and then hit comma, which will add it to the thing. You know, if you're doing gaming, you know, you can put the game name, gaming, you know, for you, you know, the gameplay. So you can do like Fortnite gameplay, Fortnite challenge, stuff like that. It just things related to the video to help YouTube know really who to push this to and better help you get like more views. Along with that, go into your video settings when you upload and set end screens and mid-roll screens so that more videos will be displayed if someone does click on that. So like halfway through the video, maybe they'll get one to like go look somewhere else, or put it in the description like a link so they click on it and go after the video. Or even at the end, when they make it to the end, they want to click on another one because maybe they liked it. So just things like that could, you know, help get some more retention on your channel. But those are my 5 basic tips that you can implement into your channel and hopefully start to see more views and, you know, everything all together. If you want another video or enjoyed this one, let me know by hitting that like button and commenting on the tip that helped you the most. Peace.